Because joining me now is criminal defense attorney Pate. Paige, what does it mean that the FBI now investigating this case? How does that change things here?
Well, it means for the first time that we're going to have a full-blown criminal investigation into the circumstances of his death. Now, we do not know if anyone's going to be officially charged with a crime yet. All we have heard is that the U.S. Attorney is going to make sure that federal investigators get hold of the evidence, some of which CNN has obtained, and review it to see, number one, can we tell how he died? And number two, if we can, is it a crime? And then finally, number three, if it's a crime, is it one that the feds have jurisdiction over? So it's really three things they have to answer before somebody's going to be charged with a crime.
If a coroner's inquest is granted next week, the coroner would present information to a jury. What would happen next?
Coroner's inquest is kind of an unusual process. It's something that, has been around since the common law back in England, but it's rarely used in Georgia. What happens is the coroner can summon 6 jurors, 5 who actually listen to the case, 1 who's an alternate, and the coroner can subpoena witnesses and present evidence. And all they determine is the cause of death. They don't charge anyone, they don't try to convict anyone, but they can determine whether it's a homicide or an accident, or if he died of natural causes.
This case is going to be difficult to investigate, I would imagine, since this happened nearly a year ago. It's November, it happened in January. Is that going to make it, does that add to the difficulty here?
I think so. A criminal investigation like this really should have been started at the time of death. That's when the evidence is the freshest. That's when the witnesses could have been interviewed, probably would have had very good information, timely information. Once a case gets cold, it gets much tougher to try to determine exactly what happened. But better late than never. At least now we know that federal criminal authorities will be looking into this, reviewing the evidence, and perhaps if there's something there, they will pursue it.
You think we'll get to the truth here?
I think so. I've known Michael Moore, the U.S. Attorney in Macon, for quite some time. He runs a very good office there. I know that if they say they're going to look into it and they're going to be diligent, I expect that's exactly what they will do.
Pate, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
I
Don.
want to talk about another case.